remember we did color correcting using apricot angel hydramatte. So I was thinking, why not we use the Bare Beauty for concealing, because I know this is going to be a color that literally washes me out as a lip color, but I can use it pretty much to mix with any other color for toning it down. But I'm going to try using it as a concealer for today. You can do it just by individually, or you can do on top of the color correcting as well. Let's do the color correction first, and then later we'll do conceal it. Only thing is, always make sure you give enough time for it to set, so that while blending you don't want to take away the color. That's the only thing. And always start small. Anytime when you want to color correct the darkness underneath, um, we start with peach because that's the opposite in the color wheel. It depends on how dark yours is. Mine is not that dark. So I can work with this light peach corrector, and I can get away with it. If it is little dark, I even like the new strawberry cream. We used to do the terracotta blush scents, but I feel like this will give you more bang for your buck as well, because you have so much product and you can use as your lip and eyes as well. And if you don't know, peach is the Pantone color of this year, so you will start to see so much of that around once spring starts. Now see whether Bare Beauty can conceal this, because even I'm doing for the first time. So what I'm going to do is same way. I'm just applying on top of this. That's my aim. You can see how well it color matches. That's why it doesn't work for me as a lip color, but I feel like the purpose here is mostly to tone it down any color. And I don't know whether how you have seen, most of the time if you see any models or anyone, they will do a darker line outside and they use a color like this that they can use in the middle, like more of that ombre. And I feel like that's the purpose of this color, not to just use it by itself. So here I'm just pressing the color very lightly. I'm not spreading it all over, but I feel like this would definitely work. And you can see it's so lightweight, and the best part is it's not going to get cakey because it's so hydrating. And I just want to see how well it stays. Like sometimes the Hydramatte on my lips stays like even till evening, even though it says 4 to 6 hours. For me, it stays so well. I feel like I may need a tiny bit on this side, and I'm just not moving the product so much. Instead, I'm just pressing it against my skin. So that should be your goal. You don't want to keep moving the product because you want the coverage here. So in that case, if you keep moving it, then you won't get it. So here I'm trying to conceal the peach that went underneath, and I'm just trying to blend the corners so that it doesn't have any harsh edges. I can cut so that I want you to see how well it sets on both sides. So here you can see, I feel like I can use it all over and I can call it a day. Like if you are someone who doesn't like much makeup and you are looking something like just barely there, I feel like anytime when you do concealer all over instead of your foundation, you still get the coverage, but you don't need a lot of product because concealer is more thick. My aim is not to get the full coverage, but just to conceal any blemishes and having a, what do you say, like you can, do you see the way it is matches my skin tone? Like that's the reason I was like, why don't I use it as to conceal all over. Like, it is something that goes so well on my skin tone. I feel like it's closer to maybe in between medium and medium deep concealers. Now I can either do a glowify on top, or I can do even a powder to set overall. So let's do powder. I'm using the medium powder in a powder puff. You can use translucent or whichever is close. I'm just pressing it for more coverage, so it's just going to absorb, because I'm a normal to oily skin person. So this way it's going to absorb any excess oil throughout. If you don't know, our powders are so lightweight, it's literally one molecule away from being a liquid. So that's how thin it is. So I always get a question of compact powder versus translucent. A compact powder is literally something that is equivalent to a foundation. So that's why if you're using compact, you're going to feel cakey. A translucent is more of a setting or kind of a lightweight powder. You can do it by itself, or you can do on top of your CCTM or foundation, or even just dust it off. So here you can see this is just um, apricot gel hydramatte for color correction with Beauty, and I just used the medium powder. So that's the whole face. I'm going to finish it with my eyeliner and mascara and show you the finished look. So that's it. This is the whole look. I just finished an eyeliner and mascara, and on my lips I have lined with the brown pencil and filled with velvet with bright glow. Do you think it's worked as a color corrector? Let me know in the comments.